Some girls walk in thinking the world owes them respect, then get served a reality check so fast, even their ego needs medical attention. Watch cocky attitudes get flattened. Confidence shredded, and arrogance laughed out of the ring. Julia Budd strutted in like she had the Bellator featherweight throne glued to her back. Undefeated and smug, Cris Cyborg, fresh off UFC and Strikeforce conquests, wasn't impressed. She came in like a wrecking ball disguised as a human, ready to turn legacies into pancake breakfasts. The first 3 rounds were a masterclass in intimidation wrapped in fists. Cyborg's hands moved like pistons, crushing Bud's attempts to play hero while landing shots that could have registered on the Richter scale. Bud tried to land some counters, but it was like swatting at a hurricane with a toothpick.
Better shots overall. Scheduled for 5 rounds, 13 times.
She's breathing pretty heavy right now. You see her mouth is open. She should be gaining more and more confidence. That's all her husband is trying. Cannot afford to hit. Guys sometimes do that, like, I'm so good on the bottom, I don't have to worry about you passing my guard.
Side control here. Nice body attack.
You just walk away. No, I'm going to make you pay on the way out. And that's just the experience of Cris Cyborg.
Is in her second professional fight. Last seconds of this round. Big ground and pound from Cyborg.
Round 4 arrived, and Cyborg decided it was time to end the fairy tale. A body shot dropped Bud faster than a Wi-Fi signal in a thunderstorm. Cyborg piled on the ground and pound, and the referee jumped in because even he knew this wasn't a fight anymore. It was a demolition derby.
And the knees, more hands. He is in trouble, Mike. Big trouble. Big shot again. This is the Cyborg that we have watched. Body shot. And it is all over. Cris Cyborg.
At 1:14 of round 4, the undefeated champ had her first taste of humility. This is Dakota Ditcheva, undefeated, unbothered, and clearly allergic to close fights. After 8 months away, she walked back in like she forgot something and realized it was dominance. Across from her was Sumiko Inaba, brave enough to sign the contract and tough enough to survive.
She's gonna be surprised when I hit her the first time too. I don't think she's been hit. Like, she hasn't been hit hard.
Which unfortunately turned her into a 3-round live demonstration dummy. From the first bell, Ditcheva started handing out knees, elbows, kicks, and combinations like free samples nobody asked for.
Beautiful knee. And the clinch is really working for Ditcheva. She gets the turn, another knee finds its way to the Sumiko Inaba, and an elbow from Dakota. There's one knee here, backed against the fence. More knees. Hasn't even had to worry about a level change. Sneaking uppercut right up through the middle. Instead, it's Ditcheva working the right blast entry without moving her head. Inaba has to come. Inaba doing a better job than most opponents do. Minutes fight, it's been one-way traffic. Oh, nasty, beautiful from Dakota. And a flurry down to the body. Here's the elbow. Back elbow.
She's trying to free him up and defend with that left hand.
Those 2 last knees.
It's tough. She's trying to make a scrap out of it, but she's running out of tactical answers for Dakota Ditcheva.
Beautiful
In the fight, but hasn't had any meaningful.
Nasty again. Another knee.
Dig deep and maybe spend more gas if she wants to. This has been at Ditcheva's pace.
Working around to the backside here. Stop.
By round 3, Dakota was still cooking, even with a broken hand, just to prove she didn't need all her equipment to run the class.
To the body successfully. That's the only thing
Where Ditcheva has just landed the stronger strike.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see Ditcheva uncork a head kick at some point. He's got plenty of limbs left to hit you. And in 150 of 170.
When it was over, the judges wrote the same story 3 times. The crowd nodded in agreement, and Inaba earned respect.
Winner, Dakota Dangerous Ditcheva!
Crystal Pittman walked into the cage like a hurricane with knuckles for fists and zero patience for nonsense. On the other side, Sydney Sundance Smith bravely, or questionably, accepted this fight on a week's notice, packed on extra weight like she was trying to upgrade her character in a video game, and strutted in thinking courage alone could win rounds. The bell barely whispered when Pittman unloaded an overhand right that looked less like a punch and more like a welcome to reality announcement. Smith barely had time to blink before she was backed into the ropes, getting acquainted with every strike Pittman had in her arsenal.
Just off the mark. There's a big right hand on the stagger. 4 big shots. Mike Beltran.
The referee had to step in, probably muttering, "Okay, that's enough brutality for one day."
Sydney Smith needed to take a knee. She gets hurt. Every time you get hurt, you need to take a knee.
Crystal, the rugged beauty, Pittman!
Lauren Fogel stormed in like she owned the place, ready to smash anyone in sparkly lingerie.
In sports where they belong, and I'm fine with it. As long as they're competent, let them be there. This is MMA like you've never seen it before.
Terry London stayed cool, moving with the kind of calm patience reserved for predators watching clueless prey.
The instructions are given by the referee.
The bell barely rang before Fogel lunged, throwing wild punches and all the confidence in the world. London simply slipped under the chaos, secured an arm, and turned the momentum against the overzealous brawler.
Bigger fighter, pass on the glove touch, not interested at all. Technical striker. Oh, fantastic takedown there from Erickson. Beautiful outside trip.
John, very adept on the ground fighting and striking the body right off the bat, trying to work that body. Look at the way she works those kicks.
Fantastic spinning elbow there from Chelsea London. Erickson's just muscling her way to top position.
And you know, John, one of the things that the part here, as far as when they get down on the ground.
I think she likes her strength advantage on the feet as well. Got her getting inside again, just muscling London to the floor. You see London trying to get a little trip there, doesn't.
By 2:12 of the first round, Fogel was tapping out.
And again! And that's a lot of work.
Turning to the armbar.
She's got it. She's got it. And that's it.
Realizing too late that her aggression had been her own undoing, the fight was over almost before anyone could fully process it.
Your winner by way of submission, armbar, from Orlando, Florida, Chelsea.
This adorable girl's name is Paige Van Zandt, and she is considered the ultimate sex symbol of MMA. Following in the footsteps of Columbus, she was the first to open the way for girl fighters to OnlyFans. But appearances can often be deceiving. Before her fight with Britain Hart, Van Zandt suddenly clutched her opponent's neck like a sneaky rat and then mocked her. But in the ring, Hart was dominating, while Van Zandt couldn't hit the target. Then Van Zandt entered the clinch and sneakily punched her opponent in the back of the head, removing the pretty girl's mask from her rodent muzzle.
Now 5-punch combination.
And I like that. As soon as Paige Van Zandt landed a couple good punches, Hart fired right back.
After revealing her opponent's true colors, Hart's hard punches messed up the model's face, lowering her views on OnlyFans.
You know, but not so much. She grabbed the tie plum right there, but it's Bret Hart who's throwing the body punches right now.
To the body from Britain Hart.
Paige is just holding on right now. She's got to learn how to use those punches in there, the way that last round went.
Counter on the right hand from Hart.
Hart won by decision and brutally punished the conniving rat, sending her to OnlyFans Fighting Championship and making her humble forever.
Now working off from the back foot, stepping in with a 3-punch combination. Hart lands the right hand. Van Zandt firing back with the left. Now Britain Hart to the body. House under her left eye is popped. Oh, sure. reaction from this sold-out Tampa, Florida crowd. To the inside, the bell, the end of our main event. Britain 4.0!
During the face-off, Adriana Vukovic must have skipped the "look, don't touch" memo. She shoved Jamie Driver like someone grabbing the last TV on Black Friday.
Don't miss it tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen. They get to hit each other all they want inside the mighty Trigon.
But once the bell rang, all that tough talk turned into a live tutorial on why you should never push someone who punches for a living.
Dirty boxing, something she's familiar with. For Jamie Driver, right in front of our broadcast position. Driver is missed him, so there's an opportunity for Driver to show his shots out. Yes, she's dead. I'll decide if I like their number.
Rawlings strutted into the cage with a cocky smirk, hands lazily behind her back, acting like the fight was a photo op.
You know, I'm going to be tactical out there. I think she's going to come try and bully me. She's going to try and push me on my back foot, and I think she's going to run into my hands. So
Ferreira didn't flinch. She wasn't there for theatrics. She came to throw hands, not admire poses. The bell sounded, and a crisp right hand landed square on Rawlings' jaw, instantly erasing that smug grin.
Smear of blood on the nose of Beck. Rawlings takes the left hand, downward right hand from Ferreira. Turn from Ferreira, right hand, counter left hand to the right hand. Rawlings landed, Ferreira landed. Trying to time the body on the right hand, takes that big right hand, another right hand from Ferreira. Massive shots right there by Ferreira.
From that split second, Rawlings was chasing shadows, unable to match the speed or the force coming her way. Every punch Ferreira threw was like a lesson in humility, turning each exchange into a brutal seminar and dismantling Rawlings' confidence blow by blow.
You like how Rawlings is wrong and throwing punches up. Under right hand again from Ferreira. Ferreira hard on the inside. Rawlings on the clinch, remaining fifth and final round. Third and final title fight of the night. Ferreira takes that left hand, lands a right hand of her own. Both fighters throwing to the bell and the end of the fight.
Daniela Hamsley strutted in like she owned the spotlight, taunting and posing like the fight was a runway.
I am ready, you know. She looks big, but her trash talk is shit as well. I mean, she's coming in with mints and stuff. Like, is that all she can say? She's just full of shit, and I cannot wait to silence her tomorrow night. I'm ready. I am ready.
The bell rang, and Poca instantly made it clear this wasn't a fashion show.
And if she can throw those shots straight, like you were talking about, Malcolm, that's where the difference makers are.
The problem with Daniela's defensive...
And again, you see a little bit of the...
A sharp counter right ripped through Hemsley's guard, stopping her mid-smirk.
If you would just, slow up just a little bit.
Many fans, and the expectation, the weight of expectation on you.
From there, Poca stalked her across the cage, stiff jabs snapping with precision, dismantling every ounce of bravado.
Power, it's thudding power. When she hits so many times that every time the shots come now.
By the final bell, Daniela's arrogance was in pieces, leaving Poca's dominance unmistakable and utterly one-sided. The pit bull stormed in, full of bravado, swinging like she owned the cage and expected Barlow to fold. Iman, however, treated every wild charge like a solved puzzle, slipping through the chaos with icy precision.
Didn't seem to think she'd have a...
She's too strong, isn't she?
Yeah.
Definitely already. Lorena then, with that knee. It's getting desperate now, isn't she?
Yeah, she's jumping in. She's jumping in. But she's getting broken down by Barlow. That's where the
A crisp counter elbow caught the Pitbull mid-rush, halting her momentum in an instant. Barlow then tore through her attacks with sharp, clean combinations, punishing every reckless move. By the end, the Pitbull was thoroughly humbled, a reminder that raw aggression crumbles fast against calculated skill.
Standing in the middle of the ring, defiant. An absolute drubbing now, isn't it? The body kick desperation, isn't it?
Shannon came in swinging insults, calling Abaney a skanky stripper and mocking her grind.
10 rounds for the IBF Bantamweight Championship of the World leads England. Co-main event Saturday night.
You said she's not a skanky stripper, she's a skanky wannabe stripper.
Once the bell rang, Bridges didn't flinch. She charged forward like a freight train.
On that title-winning night here back in March. Good right hand from Bridges. When I watched O'Connell before this fight, she had a really good jab. Stepped in with a jab.
A brutal uppercut snapped O'Connell's head back like a rag doll, and the smirk vanished instantly.
Good start to the round again from Bridges. And O'Connell goes down. Can she finish? Having overcome a heavy shot herself in the opening round. Oh, right hand! Beautiful shot right in the button to go on the round. So, not much of it came from the copybook, but both of them showing tremendous heart against the ropes. And now she's looking tired again.
Bridges turned every exchange into a lesson in pain, dismantling the cockiness round by round.
They're both throwing 1-2, 1-2, and there's whoever just... Oh, great work from Bridges here. The last half a minute of the seventh, her corner imploring her to hold on.
O'Connell's bravado evaporated under the storm, and Bridges ruled the fight until the ref finally stepped in.
He's the keeper of shape, Bridges, and O'Connell. Scratching down, and Howard Foster steps in. Yes! And it's all over. But in the end, she was outpowered and outgunned. Champion Ebony Bridges, who wore her down round after round after round.
And just like that, all that confidence turned into comic misery. The cocky girls got schooled, humbled, and served a reminder that theatrics don't win fights. Their bruised egos make perfect clips for the next compilation, and we're all here for every savage moment. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed watching the video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more amazing content like this.